What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil John. The pick your me click. What's up, Bodie? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers. Do this scale. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers. Do this scale. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers. Then rock with it. Do it. Go drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. What's happening? What's up? Got that fire up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup. Like that. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home. Hey, snap your fingers, but do your scale. You can do it all. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do your scale.
Let's go.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport. Historic Soldier Field.
No snow in
in
Chicago.
Tonight, the second of two on this wild card Saturday. It's the New York Giants and the Chicago
No snow in
Bears.
Chicago. Let's go.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Ready? On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. He's got room to run right at the start. Down the sideline to the 20. And he
Let's go, fellas.
scores.
Let's go.
Jalen Wright. Touchdown, New York. Now it's Graham Gano for the PAT. He gets it to go. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Wild Card Weekend. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Here's Williams to begin with a pass. That's to the big rookie out of Michigan, Colston Loveland. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one. 39-yard line. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Chicago.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll running for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he brings it down to about the 28-yard line. Brian Burns comes off the edge to make the play. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Ready to run! Yes, yes! Punch those! Punch those! Punch those!
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's going to be incomplete.
No.
Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
On 3rd down, it's Williams.
Come on, son.
Screen here to Swift.
Got blown up over here.
And he will get into the end zone. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. Now Cairo Santos to add the point out.
That safety got whooped.
Right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And he will
Go,
into
Felix.
the end zone.
Yeah.
93 yards.
Go.
Touchdown, New York.
Way to set up your blocks.
You talk about a response after the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown.
Oh, God.
The special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back from the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
Here comes Drew.
He's across the 20, taking
Daddy.
down
Yeah,
just
Mom.
shy of the 25.
Can you get that for me? The one with the controller on it.
I'll get it in a little bit. You got to be charged.
What's up?
And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 9. A play fake and a throw with Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Dane Felton.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of
Little
when the
Giants,
front
man. These
pass
little
rush
Giants.
and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big time ball.
Oh, he's clicking off. He's a click offer, guys. He's a click offer. One-on-one tackle. He don't want no part of it. I see. Y'all saw it right there. He's a click offer. One-on-one with safety. He clicked off. Scary, dude.
They'll break the huddle.
Scary,
It's
scary,
2nd and
scary.
5.
Come on.
Back on the ground and back to right. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
3rd down. They need 5. Operating from the gun, it's Dark. Got his man at the 6. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
Know what time it is.
Daddy, let's fight.
Receiver in the regular season, he picks up the first down with that one. At the 2-yard line. They'll run. It's Scatterboo. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line. They'll run it. And he cannot get free. Only a yard to the 3, forcing fourth down. Here is Graham Gano to try the field goal. A 20-yard attempt. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Giants are going to extend their first quarter lead.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Volunteer!
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's over the middle and taken by Loveland. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Bears first down. At the 48-yard line.
Vegas! Whiskey! Yes!
Here's Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. Down the field, but it is incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ.
Yeah, let me see how.
And that will lead to a 2nd down.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. The defense stringing them out. No gain. Back to the original line of scrimmage.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
On second down, Dart moving outside the pocket. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. And that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that third down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
This is taken at the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
I just wanna rock. I just wanna rock. Body yada yada. Shorty got that body yada yada. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my lane, on my side.
What is up?
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Andrew Phillips in on the tackle.
Second and 6.
We are through one here on Wild Card Weekend. It's the Giants leading this one early. We're back to Soldier Field after this. From the 42-yard line, here's second and 6. Williams. That pass is caught by Burton. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
So as a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
Biggie Angels, Biggie Angels, Biggie Angels. Here we go.
To throw, it's Williams. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Second and 10.
I I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Second and 10. Now Williams. That complete to Swift.
Let me put my hands up. I read it. I read it. I'm pressing triangle. That's a pick.
A pickup of 12 yards. First
That is a pick.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down.
That's a pick, dog.
It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
Pick 6 right there.
From the 39, here's a first and 10. On the option, it's Swift. Trying to find some
Pick 6 right there, man.
Nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Another run here. Another run by Swift. And a much more positive run here. That one good for 10, but it's still going to leave him with a third down coming up.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 1.
That one intercepted.
Yes, sir. Underneath, he gave us the RPO. We knew he was going to throw it the next time. We knew he was going to throw it the next time. Jump some, Banks. Jump some, Banks. Jump some, Banks.
We saw it earlier. The defense
Jump
on
some,
the
Banks.
quarterback with the earlier interception, and now Greg, not only did they pick them, they turn it into
Jump some, Banks.
And Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
So out is good.
You got it for me, Mom?
After the touchdown, he'll send this one away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10, moving to his right. And that is caught on
Good defense, guys.
It's out of bounds, says the official, who was
Let's go,
right
Giants.
there. Not the most accurate pass.
B, you see me, B, you see me?
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And he'll be taken down past the 40-yard line. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one.
Yeah.
Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical, right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
He's got Loveland free left side. And He'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on first down.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
2nd and a yard.
What is that?
Quickly, he hits Loveland on the RPO. And that's
Don't get to cheating on me, man. Don't get to cheating on me, man.
Every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end.
Unfinished business.
Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
1st and 10.
Captain! Captain! What is that?
Williams going to keep it on the zone read. He is met.
That's how you play the pitch, man.
Couple yards behind
That's
the
how
line
you
of
play the
scrimmage.
pitch.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense
That's
that's
how
really
you play the
carried the
option.
load for this team. Some offensive struggles.
think
but
he in
they've done
Nebraska or
more
something.
than their part.
Yeah, Mom.
Coming through
I think
again
that's
with
ready.
another big stop for a loss.
What is it? Hold on!
Williams to throw on 2nd down. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. They'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Touchdown! What is it? Hold on!
On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal.
What is it on? Here we go.
They'll run with Swift. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up 2nd and goal. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Ready, sir? Hold on. Lead.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where there's...
It is brought in the end zone. Roll, Otunze. Touchdown, Bears. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Williams now going to bring up the Bears, and they will go for 2. Here's Williams now to throw. That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. This would be a big
What an
loss
extra point
to the
miss.
team if he can continue here
Extra
in the
point.
divisional round. So here's Santos after the touchdown. Out to kick this one off. A return now from the full. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
So anything the way.
We'll go play action here with Dart. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt.
So anything tonight.
Into the end zone. 75 yards.
Hey, you can have my daddy. You can have some dollars when we go to dinner.
Thank you, man.
I gave you more
The
for
45
Thanksgiving.
How many is this?
is up and good. And the Giants add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So out is Gano.
It's 10 plus 1.
Touchdown. He'll send this one away. Duvernay on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Right.
First one.
Williams going to throw it on first down.
There's
That's a
51.
short one caught by Loveland. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Loveland, it's go to receive.
Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving
Yeah,
the ball
rubbing it
throughout
too
this
much.
entire first half. And just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. He'll swing this out to Johnson. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Vegas!
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's over the middle and taken in by Adinze. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Williams. Forced out wide. Bit of a wild throw there.
Everything in front of you, fellas. Everything in front of you. Everything
Until
in
that
front of you.
incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Williams to the air once more.
Ricky Banks, I feel like look. Ricky Busy Banks, I feel like Mikey Banks. Banks trying to get back on the team. No drafted DBs. You know we drafted DBs.
Throughout the entire play. So often we see
Banks
when
said,
the ball's put
I'm
in the
coming
air,
back.
the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Yes. Cover.
On third down, it's Williams. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Throwing again, Williams. Loveland open right side. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Throw it again. It's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And they'll mark him out at the 8. But it is enough to set up first and goal.
Now, it's been pretty clear this offense has wanted to get this running back involved in the passing game here in the first half. And with the success they've found, I expect the rest of the game to go very similar.
Anything in bounds, fella, got to use that time. Anything in bounds, got to use that timeout.
What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. Here's a screen.
Cut it off. Cut it off. Cut it off. Anything in bounds, you got to use that timeout.
In the red zone, they drop him back at the 10.
Brings up second and goal.
Try to throw again. Here's Williams.
Read it. Read it. That's user. That's a 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 user.
To the 20.
That's you that ran the same play 2 many times. That's a user.
Touchdown, New York.
It's a user.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they just get into
Look at him
these big
smile.
elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame him. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
It's a user right there.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Okay with it. Look at you. Back it up. Back it up.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
What a great hand, fellas. What a great hand, fellas.
Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter.
NFC East out here representing, man. NFC East out here representing, man. It was a battle in the division. It was a battle every week in the division in the NFC East.
On first and 10, it's Williams.
Keep that up. That's me. It's me right there. All that me.
Too far.
It's
Tackle
me.
after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick
Four
hitter
and
here.
five.
What you're
That's me.
hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out.
Damn,
so
Tim
high.
got blasted.
They knew it was coming, and they end up
Tim
holding
got
them
beat by
to just a
damn.
short gain.
From the 23, here's second and 8. Williams.
Be solid. Be solid. Be solid. Be solid.
And he's going to be dropped after a
Be solid.
pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 3.
Third and short yardage. Here's Williams.
The defense, fellas.
Incomplete.
Missed opportunities like
What?
these are a big reason why they find themselves
Oh,
down double digits here
Hard,
in the third
burn.
quarter, Mike. Points on
Eat
this
up.
possession could have
Sit
gone
y'all
a
down.
long way
Rest
towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drop.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over.
So, get you out of there. Get you out of there, guys. Get some carries, Tyrone. Get some carries, Tyrone.
They'll go to work. First and 10.
One trip, get you some carries, Tracy.
Here's Dart. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Tyrone Tracy was the intended receiver there. And it'll lead to a second down. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy.
He's clicking off, guys. He is scared to make a tackle himself.
Ruben hit the line. There for the
He's clicking off every play. Every play he's clicking off of.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Out of shotgun. It's Dart.
Hold on to the ball.
Broken up. It's
He got knocked out.
Good job separating
He got
the
knocked
receiver from the ball.
That's cool.
And it is fourth down. The Giants sending out their punter. He's on for the second time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. That's taken at about the 14. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
What is up?
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. That's the way you want to run it on
Do that.
first down.
It'll take a long time to get down that field, boy. None of that.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
None of that.
Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33. From the shotgun, it's Williams.
Goes there too. Everything's short.
Johnson. And that's a first down.
Everything's short, guys.
We're starting to see this so often.
Weird
The days of just
short
having a
guys.
running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline.
He's coming.
And he goes down.
Too many screens, man.
On Thibodeau, former
Too many screens, man.
in there to drop it.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his
Too many
technique.
screens, man.
Put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. He'll get rid of it.
Man, throw it back across the body. Y'all stop it.
And they will bring him down on the
Y'all
other
stop
side of midfield.
Now you get him hoping and prayer. Stop
He's
it.
been busy.
Stop it.
9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down.
Stop it.
10 at the 42-yard line.
Set to
Man,
go
we living
now
on a prayer.
1st and 10. Now it's Johnson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix.
Defense tough out here, y'all. Tough. We took both our bookends out. Y'all get him. Y'all sit down.
The ball was arriving
Carter.
It'll bring up second
Burns. Y'all go sit down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure
Both
a catch.
bookends. Go sit down. Y'all go sit down.
Guys are
I'm trying.
Ready to go.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete.
That good ball like he got tipped.
This takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20.
RPOs, y'all. The RPOs.
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Ready to go.
Got to get 7 right here.
16-yard line.
On this first down.
Good tackle. Good tackle. Taking too long. It's taking too long, guys.
Second down.
It's taking too long.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw is Williams. Throwing off his
Good tackle. It's taking too long, guys. Need a screen passer.
just short of the goal line, but they are good.
Everything in the screen pass.
It's going to be first and goal.
Well, give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defense
Taking too long, fellas.
bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
They'll run the sneak.
That man thought he was going to walk in from the jump.
Somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Johnson. And he won't
Thought he was going to walk in from the jump.
down to the 1. Setting
Taking too long, fellas.
and goal.
What is it? Boy.
And after putting together what's
Big
been a
Dexter.
long and methodical
Big Dexter.
drive, they suddenly find themselves on the
Dexter.
verge of potentially
He might get in
stalling
there.
out. So this defense,
He might get in there.
stop here.
It's going to take a little
Like
time.
pretty big win on a
Dexter.
drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Stop. Hold it down, D.
All they need on this 3rd and goal.
Ooh, look at that defense. Look at that defense. Oh, we don't beat it, Def. Oh, we don't beat it, Def. Look at that defense.
1 yard line.
Standing. 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 Get out of there, scat. Get out of there, scat. Get out of there, scat.
Official says he made it out of the end zone,
Get out of there.
but not by much.
Well, they try to get the
Yes,
run
you
game
do.
started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to
Get
have
out
to
of
do a
there,
better
Scat.
job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
2nd and 11. On the ground.
Oh, he clicked off. He clicked off. You scary, Puyu.
Ahead for a gain of
One-on-one out there, you clicked off. You scared. Take it to me. You scared out there. Run the man out there and click off.
So 1 quarter remains in this NFC.
Man, scared to get shook.
This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports.
Scared to get shook. Scary. Scary, man. Scary, man.
3rd and 5. Throwing. Dart. To the sideline. He's got Neighbor.
Backed him up. We're going to go right there.
May have looked routine,
He backed him
but
up. We're going to go right
these
there.
types of anticipatory
Scary,
throws,
man.
especially outside the numbers, they don't occur
Back him
without
up.
countless
Look out.
reps. Oftentimes, when nobody's even
Click
watching.
out.
Here's
Click
1st and
off,
10.
man. They clicked off, B. They some click offers, B. They click off. We go house. 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 Let's go. The Giants from the 7th seed. They win Soldier Field. And dominated from start to finish.
They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score
Start to
even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. And he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard.
Start to finish, B.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
The Giants that Guru didn't want. These the Giants that Guru said he couldn't play with. I can't play with the Giants. Guru said I can't play with the Giants. They suck.
Watch Spurs. Ready, set. Yes. Vegas.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams.
Oh.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's the one he was looking for. It's second down.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
Oh, that's all they want?
He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete.
Check that.
And he's out of bounds.
Check it down. We ain't tripping.
45-yard line.
Check it out.
It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Bears first down.
First and 10 at the
Oh,
47.
man. Burns, you back out there?
Watch Spurs. Ready, set.
On the bootleg, it's Williams.
What?
Under pressure,
Yes.
and he'll go down.
Yes,
They
sir.
got him.
The entire idea of the bootleg is to move your quarterback off of his normal spot. Buy some extra time for your offensive line and alleviate some of the pressure on the protection. But in this case, it seemed to me like the quarterback panicked a little bit. He went into survival mode and ended up leading to a massive loss.
Oh, this pass was dialed in right now. They get him again. Kayvon Thibodeau getting in for the sack. And now it's going to be third and a mile.
I see a bunch of mean guys in the plan never tied. Going on the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably the reason you die trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs. Ripping on it like I'm picking a pride. I hit the crib with it.
Performance.
Really ain't tripping. We can get it right through the
Keenum.
Somebody go get it.
Oh, he gets a good read
Pick him up.
defensively and interception.
Thanks.
Picked off by Deontay Banks. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue
Get your cup snap,
here
Russ.
in this wild card
Russ,
round.
get your cup snap, Russ. Get your cup snap, Russ.
On the give, Scatterboo. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 9. Now give on the ground. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. That's good for a Giants first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
A carry here for Tracy. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of 2.
They go play action now. Wilson. That's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Quick throw to Neighbors on the RPO. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready?
Second down throw for Jameis. Right back to Neighbors. He's got it again. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Five on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Sonny. Let me go.
Here's Jameis. And that is incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Escaping to his left.
Russ with the boot.
We might need a calculator before this one is
Have you ever been a skater?
Absolutely, Mike. And they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this
Look at Russ with the bootleg, hey.
never enough. I'm going to try to score with every
Russ with the boot and get out of there.
do that all game long.
So out is Gano.
Have you ever been a skater?
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Yes. What a dominating performance. Dominate.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Well, Case Keenum out there.
Now, faking the give, exiting the pocket right. And they're going to track him
Thibodeau.
down. He couldn't find a receiver,
Yes.
and down he goes. Game on Thibodeau. Putting together a heck of a game. His 3rd sack of this wild card matchup.
Something like it. Something like a start.
Ready? Cowboy 80s. Go.
Throwing, Keenum. Connection made. It's Burton. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
70 Timberwolves.
Pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to have a Bears 1st down. They're able to convert on 3rd and short, picking up 4. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Back in 60. Sack. 18 Cardinal. 18.
To throw, here's Keenum. There's a throw right side.
Guys, what a dominating performance.
This is one of those situations that
Guru, I know you
directly
tuned
into the
in.
hands of the defense because
I know you tuned in.
they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs.
In trouble, and down he goes.
Everybody get a sack. You get a sack. You get a sack. You get a sack.
Force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
19 tight. 19 tight. Come on. Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up fourth down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He dives, and what a...
Yep. He said my Giant wasn't going to do shit. He had the Giants in another league said they ain't good. Ran to the Cardinals.
They convert on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
To throw is Keenum. Checking it down, this one is caught.
Everything underneath.
The Bears, they use one of their timeouts here.
He get everything underneath.
55 seconds remaining here in the game.
6-yard line.
They face second down and 7.
Let's go now. 19 targets.
Now Keenum. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Cowboy 80. Go.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes.